Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick overview video in regards to the upcoming milestone here being the Rayge of the Past. It's another part of the milestone that's going to be building up the month-long event. But as well, we're going to break down in terms of my Cosmic Crucible teams, guys, in regards to what's been working and how I've made some slight revisions. But I think I found a pretty well-balanced combination of offense and defense. That said, let's get right to it. So, Rayge of the Past milestone, what is it exactly? Well, it's going to give us an opportunity here, tying in tandem with specifically the War Scourge coming about for the third time, which was announced last Friday. It's going to give us the opportunity here to earn valuable rewards. So that's going to be Heralds, Asgardian Shards, Ravagers, as well as Gamma Team. As well as other materials involved. This is only going to be a 3-day event, so keep in mind it's going to be pretty jam-packed, but it's going to be through the combination of collecting campaign note fragments. So I assume it's going to be some select campaign notes, which will allow us to be able to get those fragments, in addition to blitzing, which earns us the blitz credits, adding towards the milestones. With these milestone events being shorter, we just have to be more mindful on getting them done as soon as possible, just because the shorter duration of time means there's less room for mistakes. But if you go to the milestone selection here and scroll to the right, guys, Rayge of the Past is available right now for preview, and the future item is a beauty belt. So if you click preview and hit scoring, it's going to give you the breakdown in regards to what's going to add to the milestone. As you can see here, earning blitz credits amounts to 7 points per, in addition to every Warlord Orb fragment giving you 1 point. And what we want to be aiming for, guys, is if you scroll down here, I believe it was about the 20 mark. There we go, milestone 20, 52,000 points gives us the beauty belt here, which is going to add to the Destructive Diva month-long event, and this is what we want to be targeting. So make sure you guys are doing your blitz rotations as much as possible, because that is going to be ultimately what adds the most points, in addition to farming fragments when you can for the select campaigns. So that's pretty much the rundown of it, guys. Starts tomorrow, 3-day event, and it's going to add to the month-long event, ultimately unlocking towards Titania. That said, let's get to my Cosmic Crucible team. So I've been able to have some pretty reasonable success, guys. Generally, I've landed between anywhere from 2 wins. That first week, I think I was close to 3 wins, but 2 wins, 1 loss is generally where I'm ending up with this team. So hoping to kind of share some insight, what has worked, what hasn't. And really that room 1 being the big one, that's kind of a flex room that I'm testing out. Previously, I had my Gamma team in room 1 for defense, but really need them in offense, especially if we want to take down a guaranteed room such as the Unlimited X-Men, or even another Gamma team that's on defense. So that said, rooms 1, rooms 2, I'm still kind of feeling it out, but I think these are some pretty solid recommendations right now. So this first room doesn't have any kind of bonuses, but I want to take advantage of the fact that Ultron is part of the Masters of Evil, so he's going to get some buffs naturally just being in this season 2. And then we also have Heroes as Guardians here mixed with some Silver Surfer synergy. So I found that this has been a pretty well-rounded team. Obviously they're not going to be a meta, but you definitely can't, throw in any team to take them down either. They have some good synergies, and because my Thor having a 7 red, he can hit really hard if he's not taken care of. We have Ultron's minions being able to summon and provide support, a Silver Surfer having the high speed on the team to be able to, inflict an ability block where needed, if that defensive capability is going to help out. Next up, we have Young Avengers being the all-rounder. I like to mix it up with Miles Morales in the center, just because he has the stealth, and it assists and changes the dynamic a little bit in terms of the chain attacks right in the middle. But having Young Avengers is well-rounded because it can pull away a team, a stronger team from my opponent, so that way it burns a team for them against my other rooms, right? So they're definitely not a team that you can just scuff over. They can take down quite a few metas, which is really good, and Infinity Watch is one of the teams that can't even take them down too. So it's kind of nice to have them as a burner that's pretty strong, and you definitely still need a combination of one of the meta teams to actually take them down. And like I said, they have really good synergy, and what I have seen from my opponents is if you don't treat them with respect, they may have to use multiple attempts, and that takes down their points furthermore. I still really like my Room 3 Death Seed here because they get value on being the Room 3 synergy, having the additional barrier for strikers, but as well, Death Seed being still newer, I'm still kind of feeling out for my opponents to who has Death Seed on their team and be able to take advantage of that, right? So when you hit I here, again, having the striker ISO 8 allows them to be able to have a barrier for 5%, as well as being flip offense down. That's really huge for these guys because most of them are strikers having the synergy, with Dark Beast being the skirmisher. So that's been proving to be quite effective. And as well, what I have seen is dev seed teams mirror matching me, which is good because I want them to waste their dev seed on my dev seed, which really helps me with my defense. And then this one is really good, guys. A limited X-Men team. This has been pretty much the standard right now for season 2. To be honest, I've faced very few enemies that haven't used this team on room 4, but this is the big one because, you know, again, all of them gaining the revive once and immunity, and they're easily one of the best or the best Cosmic Crucible team right now in the game. So it's been able to at least burn a lot of teams, or at least mirror match another unlimited X-Men team on offense, which is huge. Next up, my Creeping Spiders, room 5. This one is the one that's probably the hardest and most difficult for my opponents because they either avoid this room altogether, or they take 3 full teams to take them down, or they just, yeah, like I said, no attempts. Dormammu is really adding a lot of value because it gives him the revive, although he does get debuffed with him being a cosmic villain mystic. The fact that he provides value to my fellow Spider Weaver as well as 2099 is absolutely huge. Then we have Gold Spider and Scarlet Spider being able to have that synergy and be able to spread negative conditions. It's just a lot to deal with for this room 5. And then again, Dormammu giving the revive, absolutely huge. And then lastly, I haven't seen this deviate much either, but the Vibranium tuning, basically empowering all the Wakandans with all these benefits, right? This has so far held up pretty good. Only team that I've been able to see it consistently getting taken down is either a mirror match Wakandan or an opponent using the full-on Darkhold. So it's good. Like I said, pulls away a lot of good offensive options from my enemies. That said, that's my defensive side, guys. Where does that leave us for offensive options? Well, if I go here, we have the full-on Darkhold team. We have Infinity Watch. We have my Secret Avengers with Kestrel as well as Shang-Chi, which can take down a lot of teams. We have my Eternals mixed in with New Warriors. And we also have the Juggernaut, Omega Red, Doctor Doom synergy with Emma Frost where needed. And as well, like I said, the big one being my Flex Gamma that can take down pretty much any team in Cosmic Crucible. So Bionic Avengers is a good notable one as well. And then I do have Astonishing X-Men as an option if needed. But yeah, this has been able to give me a pretty well-balanced approach, guys. If you have all these available, I do highly recommend this this kind of strategy here because it balances a lot of defensive and offensive options. And most of the time, I am able to clear all rooms now that I have my Gamma on offense. So yeah, let me know what you think below, guys. I am really curious if you have something similar, but I mean, Cosmic Crucible Season 2 has not been bad at all. I definitely feel like it's been better with the revisions and yeah, a little less theory crafting with the sense that they've slotted some rooms, obviously like room 6 with Wakandans only. But I mean, it's good to see this change of pace from the X-Men's that we saw in the previous season. Always good to update. And again, this is what's working for me. Let me know if this works for you. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Thank you as always. Do appreciate you checking my videos. Good luck with the event, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.